We are in chapter 7, stock exchange. It is in commerce. And before going to the chapter, children, I want to share some information. Okay. See, actually, many teachers around Tamil Nadu, all commerce and accountancy teachers, we have taken an initiative to create presentations for each chapter. I created for chapter 22, and now this is one of the chapter prepared by Kritika madam. She's working in Madurai. Okay, now we'll go with the lesson, children. So first, coming with the stock exchange. See, previously we learned about money market and capital market. Okay, so here, children, example for capital market is stock exchange. It's a place where all the company shares will be bought and sold. So you can call it a secondary market also. So it's a place where you can convert your securities into liquid, and you can even buy also. Okay, children. Now coming with the stock exchange introduction. Okay, we'll see the old history about it. See, always you have to understand it's an organized market. Organized in the case, anybody can come inside, anybody can go outside. It's not like that. Okay, it is under the control of SEBI. You have to understand. It's a place for the investors to buy and sell the securities freely, and there are many competitive conditions where so many sellers and buyers participate. And you can understand now stock exchanges are working online also. So it is an auction market in which the members of the exchange participate, and where they wanted to buy. If they have surplus funds, children, they can buy, or if in case they wanted to convert into cash, they can do it easily. Okay, and coming with the origin, children, we have to understand Amsterdam stock exchange. It is one, like you call it as Bombay Stock Exchange, Coimbatore Stock Exchange. In the same way, children, Amsterdam Stock Exchange is considered as the oldest stock exchange in the world. It is in the year 1602. You have to understand 1602 by Dutch East India Company. And you see the name, children, Warren T. Oost Indus Company. Okay, company only. There they call it as company, called as VOC. It was later rechristened as Amsterdam Bourse. Rechristened, you can understand. The name is changed as Amsterdam Bourse. The first stock exchange in India was Native Shares and Stock Brokers Association. It was recognized by the Government of India on 31st August 1957 under Securities Contract Regulation Act 1956. It became the Bombay Stock Exchange subsequently. Now we call it as Bombay Stock Exchange. So previously you should understand the name was the Native Shares and Stock Brokers Association. Coming with the meaning, children, already we have come across in the introduction part. As I told you, it is an organized market for the purchase and sale of industrial and financial security, and you can call it as a convenient place where the trading is taking place in a systematic manner. That means where all the rules and regulations are strictly followed, and it is performing various functions, so many services to the investors and borrowing companies also. So always you be clear with the word organized market, children, and it is a organized market for buying and selling corporate and other securities. Now coming to the next one of the popular stock exchange, London Stock Exchange is the most popular stock exchange in the world, while Bombay Stock Exchange, you call it as oldest stock exchange. There are so many stock exchanges which is operating in other parts of the world. Tokyo Stock Exchange, Bangkok Stock Exchange, Singapore Stock Exchange, Dubai and New York also. Coming with the definition, children, so many people have given it. Now coming with the Hastings, children, he is telling it's a market where all the places of buyers and sellers or representative, they undertake the transaction. Same way husband and dockery, it is a privately organized market which is used for trading in securities. Coming with Indian Securities Contract Regulation Act 1956, it is telling it is an association, organization or body of individuals, whether it is incorporated or not, but it is established for the purpose of assisting, regulating and controlling the business, buying, selling and dealing in securities. Now coming with the function of stock exchange. So what is the purpose? There are so many stock exchanges in the world. So what is the main function? என்ன வேலை பண்றாங்க? First one, coming with ready and continuous market. You can understand it's a continuous market, so it will not be closed. Actually it is closed on public holidays and Saturdays and Sundays, but you have to understand it is always available. So it is always a ready and continuous market for the existing securities. Whichever company's children wanted to raise its capital, I'm talking about corporate, not a sole trader or a partnership. Corporate, பெரிய multinational companies எல்லாம், when they want to run the business, children, they want the capital. So in that case, children, they cannot raise all the capital. Like a promoter na one person, so he is not able to collect like 10 crores or 100 crores or 200 crores, more than that also. So in that case, children, they wanted to raise the capital. So in that case, they issue a notice to the public. It's called as prospectus. Abdina, it is an invitation to the public to buy the shares. So the whole capital is divided into smaller units. Each unit only is called as a share. Upon the share of first time become public director, they are selling it. The company is selling it directly to the company. The company is selling it directly to the public. So after that, children, once we buy, the company ke எப்பவுமே it wants permanent capital. அவங்களுக்கு அந்த capital எப்பவுமே இருக்கணும். But நமக்கு அப்படி கிடையாது. See, now I have invested 1 lakh today to buy shares from the company. But after 2 or 3 days, I want that 1 lakh back. So I cannot go to the company and ask, give it back. அப்படின்னு கேட்க முடியாது. There are some shares called as redeemable preference shares, but there is a time, 1 year, 2 years அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். But immediately now I am in need of cash. So in that case, children, you have to go to the stock exchange only. So it's a place where you have to find out a buyer. So you can sell your shares and you can convert it to cash. Okay. So now did you get an idea what is stock exchange? Now coming to the first function, ready and continuous market. Stock exchange is in fact a market for existing securities. So if an investor wants to sell his securities, he can easily dispose them in the stock exchange. Coming with the next one, correct evaluation of securities. So you have to know the price at which it is bought and sold. Okay. So those prices will be fixed in the market and it will be made to the public, that is given to the public. Upper public at any time sitting online, you can know what is the value of each share. So those prices are called as market quotations. So easily, even if you are not buying, you are not selling anything, but you are holding some shares or company or share வச்சிருக்கோம் அப்படின்னா அதோட விலை எவ்வளோ அப்படிங்கிறது we can find it out. You can you can find out the value of your shares, whatever you're holding. You're holding 100 shares of a particular company. அப்போ இங்க இருந்துட்டே நம்ம பார்த்துக்கலாம் ஆன்லைன்ல. see, one share is 400 rupees, so I'm holding 100 shares, so 100 into 400 you can multiply. So you can easily evaluate your value of your securities on base of that quotations. The lender can easily assess the worth of securities offered for loan. So if you have given a security, அதாவது எங்கேயாவது loan borrow பண்ணும்போது you have given your shares as your mortgage அடமானம் அப்படிங்கிறது கொடுத்திருந்தீங்கன்னா, even the lender, those who given cash, no, he can also find out what is the value of the share. Coming to the third one, protection to the investors. So always you have to understand SEBI is working only for the investors. So stock exchange is always giving protection to the investors. So all dealings in the stock exchange is following the rules and regulations. For example, brokers cannot charge higher rate of commission and all the malpractices will be punished. So stock exchange is always giving reasonable measure of safety and fair dealings in the buying and selling of securities. And coming with the next one, proper channelization of capital. So people like to invest in shares of such companies which will give good profits. So those savings, see, whichever we are investing, children, our savings you have made in the company, okay, so that should give us good returns. Appo they are giving dividends. For example, you invest in a company for 2 years, 3 years and all. So for the 1 year or 2 year, they will earn profit, children. The company is earning profit. That profit will be divided and given to all the shareholders. That's only called as dividend. So but for the stock exchange, these savings are likely to be wasted on the shares of unprofitable units. Sometimes if you have invested in a company which is not giving profit and all, there is no use. So always our savings must be given for productive purpose. Next one, aid to capital formation. So whichever company is in need of capital, children, so when you buy shares, you are contributing to the capital. Aid, it helps in the capital formation. So the publicity with the stock exchange gives the various securities and their prices and the facilities given for the purchase and sale. It is inducing for making the people to save and invest. So stock exchanges ensure there is a steady flow of capital into the industry and it helps in industrial development. Coming with facilities for speculation. Speculation is nothing but buying and selling again. It's an integral part of stock exchange. So as a result of speculation, demand for and supply of securities will be equalized. So demand and supply will be made equal. Similarly, price movements are also rendered smoothly. Coming with seasoning of securities. Speculators and underwriters. Again, I'm telling who is an underwriters. person who undertakes or promises to buy all the shares, and that is, he is taking in charge of selling all the shares. In case the shares are not sold, he is promising that he will take all the shares for a temporary period, the securities which are given by the new companies. Then children, what they do, you see, they unlock them when the market is prepared to observe the new issues. Clearing house of business information. So listed companies are required to furnish all the important information relating to capital management, dividend distribution, etc. And they will forward all the copies of financial statements and annual reports, etc. to the stock exchange. So that's all with the functions of stock exchange, children. Today I'll stop here. Thank you.